Aloha guys, Scuba Chris here. Now I want to show you how I'm going to fish two ultralight lines on one spinner. Now the spinning reel, well, this is first going to be example of the spinning rod. Now the spinning rod, this one here is a 8'6" ultralight Celilo. I'm going to be using this for 1,000 and 2,000 spinners. Now the Daiwa that I just got, the 11-footer, that's going to be for 3,000. All right. So in this one here, I'm going to use, this is the 2,000, correct. This is a 2,000 right here. This is going to be a 2,000 spinner from an ultralight. This could be Inspira ISX. Now I'm going to be using either this one, or I'm going to be using a Daiwa Strikeforce 1000. Now, but I'm going to probably end up using this one here because I ended up getting a extra spool. Right here, I got a 2,000 extra spool for this reel. So I'm going to use the original spool for mono, and I'm going to use the extra one for braid. It's in fact Nanobraid. This one here, Sufix Nanobraid. This stuff is so expensive. It's so good. It's so ultra thin and strong that it costs more than this reel. So let me show you how I'm going to do this. Oh, do you know why I'm doing this? Is because instead of going to the field carrying more than one reel, why not just carry one reel instead of two reels? So I'm going to carry one reel, and I'm going to have one extra spool. Okay, so the reel that's on the spool that's on the reel is going to be what I originally have, and I'm going to add something extra. So it's kind of like carrying two different rigs with you at all times. Still can't get over how much this costs. My God, whew. It's not cheap. So for the extra spool, well, actually all the spools on these spirals, they have the rubberized inside part here, so you don't need to put on electrical tape. I'm not going to tell you what kind of knot to use. I just make up my own. Just what I do is I'm going to take one wrap one way, cross around the other way. Okay, take one wrap one way, cross around the other way. There you go. So that's a pretty good friction area. Now you don't have to do what I do, but this is how I do it. I'm going to take 1, 2, 3, 4 wraps around. Go underneath through the loop. Oops, come on, go underneath through the loop. Come up. So see, this is the loop I just made. So I'm going to go through that loop. I'm going to go through it one time, 2 times. Oops. Working with this thin braid is something. There you go, 2 times. I'm going to go for one more. 3 times. Okay, draw it up. There we go. And what I do is I just kind of top it off with one. You don't have to do this, but I top it off with a double granny because I kind of really want to get it. Look at it, cinched. It's really cinched in there. I don't know what I do has a name to it. I'm sure everybody has their own way of doing things. Wow, this braid is hard to. This is a brand new braid scissors. Look at that, with this thread edge, and I tell you, There we go. There's something about the coating or the material of this line. I'm not sure it was a Dyneema mix, but it's pretty good. Now I'm going to attach it. You see, I'm going to attach it here and we'll start the boogie. Everything's in there. I think I tightened this up. So again, this is the Fishon Spooler by Sportsman Innovations. If you want to do your own reels at home, this is the best way of doing it. I always start off slow, going back and forth. Then I start picking up speed. And there you go. Look at that. Just about done. See? Only a couple wraps left. And that's it. This is such a great thing. You guys got to get one of these. I know so many people have. They love it. My friend Glenn, who owns a shop over in Maui, he has one. And he does all his spooling there for his customers. Look at that. Still got a lot ways to go, but that's 150 yards, 1.5 football fields. That's more than enough for ultralight for bait fish. And this is such, look at, this is such thin line. I cannot explain how thin this is, and it's super strong. This Nanobraid, I know it sounds like a commercial, but this is great stuff here, guys. Really is good stuff. And look at it, and everything, including the extra spool here, will fit right back to its original box.